I live by the river near its source, while you reside farthest down its course. We drink from the same river, and our love runs on forever and ever. Hello, my friends. Greetings to you all. Now you are watching Langcang-Mekong River. Enjoy the colorful Yunnan Spring Festival cultural exchange activity of Langcang-Mekong countries, sponsored by the Information Office of the People's Government of Yunnan Province. The webcast is simultaneously on multimedia platforms at home and abroad. Today, we invite friends from all over the world to watch this online special Spring Festival program and follow the footsteps of three young men to enjoy the Feast of New Year culture represented by beautiful China, colorful Yunnan, and 5 Mekong River countries. Located in the further south of colorful clouds, Yunnan is an auspicious place. When we talk about Yunnan, we are talking about the kingdom of animals and plants, the picturesque land, and the poetic way of living. When we talk about Yunnan, we are talking more about the people of all ethnic groups living on this land, their heavenly music, and graceful dance, and about how they forge ahead and chase their dreams. But when it comes to the exchanges between Yunnan and 5 Mekong Basin countries, we have to mention the Lancang-Mekong River, which connects the blood and culture of the 6 countries around it.
Hello, my friends from Thailand, from 5 countries around the Mekong River, and from all over the world. I'm June. When the Spring Festival is coming around the corner, my friends Hank, Annie, and I will come along the Mekong River to Diqing, Tengchong, and Xishuangbanna to see how everybody celebrates the coming New Year.
As the 7th longest river in the world, the 3rd longest in Asia, and the longest in Southeast Asia, the Lancang-Mekong River originates from the Qinghai Tibet Plateau, and the section within China is called the Lancang River. Within 1.5 hours away from Kunming, the capital of the Yunnan province, we got to our first stop, the Diqing Tibetan Autonomous Prefecture. We are greeted by the gorgeous snow-capped mountains, valley, lakes, and wetlands.
70 years ago, there were no roads here, but today, expressway extending in all directions. Shangri-La Stream is approaching us faster than ever. Transportation is becoming more and more convenient. High-speed rail is expected to be put into operation in this year.
In Shangri-La, what a person can see in Meili Snow Mountain depends on fate. If you can see the golden mountains of sunshine, the simultaneous shine of the sun and the moon, or the sunset of Meili, for the local Tibetans, they will feel lucky for the rest of the year. The Kawakarpo Peak of Meili Snow Mountain's altitude is 6,740 meters above sea level. It is the highest mountain in the Lancang-Mekong River Basin. It is still the virgin peak that no one has reached its summit and may never reach the summit. Local Tibetans call Kawakarpo pig Ani Kawakarpo. Ani means grandfather. He is both sacred and kind. In the southern part of Shangri-La City, there is a village surrounded by mountains and rivers, covered in lush green, called Nice Village, which means New Holy Land in Tibetan.
Today, I came to the local Nice Village. As you can see that the village is already lively. The main ethnic groups living here are Tibetan and bi-ethnic. They are preparing for the coming New Year. Besides, they have their own customers in Spring Festival. I can't wait to attend this spectacular banquet any longer. Let's see how they celebrate it. We're in Nibu's house now.火锅来啦！
我这手香，不然今天我可以入去。
哎呀，走！
We just saw that there were many electrical appliances like the television and the refrigerator. Life is becoming more and more convenient. Now, I'm already put on the traditional clothes. I'm gonna share the reunion dinner with the locals. 我来啦！哎，那我祝大家新春快乐！
恭喜的嘞！
你可以给我们介绍一下桌上传统的藏式食品吗？
可以，这个呢是糌粑，藏族人基本每天都要吃的。然后这个是枇杷肉，这个藏虾猪肉割下来。这个是那个奶渣，然后这个是酥油茶。 这个呢，就是今天的主食，就是火锅。
The villager just told me this is Highland barley surfaced, and this is traditional Tibetan pork, and this is buttered tea. This is naija. It's a little bit like cheese, and this is traditional Tibetan hot pot. Every spring festival, they will eat it together to share happiness.
Diqing Prefecture is the only Tibetan autonomous prefecture in Yunnan. In addition to the Tibetans, the prefecture also holds 24 other ethnic minorities, including Li Su, Naxi, Bai, and Yi. Diqing Prefecture is not only a place for the inheritance of Tibetan culture, but also a demonstration area for ethnic unity and progress.
The Mekong River forgets the strong bond around the nations around it. In the past years, we've joined our hands to fight the pandemic. Now, in the new year, let's raise our glasses to hope that the pandemic will be over soon. Friends from Thailand, from 5 countries around the Mekong River, and from all over the world, we wish you happy Spring Festival. 大家一起举杯！ 新春快乐！罗森扎西德勒！干杯！ My heart is filled up with festive spring festival couplets and guozhuang dancing. Villagers always celebrate their happy lives with dancing. Every ethnic group works together to strive for a relatively comfortable life. Let's dance!
friends of my country, friends from all over the world. I'm Hank. Along the line Lancang River, Mekong River Basin, I have come to Smola Village, Zhongzhai Township, Tengchong City, Yunnan Province. Smola, one language means the side of happiness.
Tengchong is located in the southwestern part of Yunnan Province. It is the first important gateway and node on land transportation to South Asia and Southeast Asia in China. The minority of Wa has lived in Tengchong for generations, are also known as Dirt Guardian. Since ancient times, they have been helping each other with neighboring minorities and have formed unique folk customs.
This used to be very populous. With help of poverty alleviation policy and joint effort of many parties, the village become more and more rich.
These days, Smola has become a hot travel destination, attracted by its reputation. Tourists around the world are coming to this wild village, where they beat a wooden drum 3 times to get a taste of the life in which rice baba also tastes sweet.
Smola has a history more than 500 years, thanks to the continued exploration and the practice of free mountain and clear water are equal to mountains of gold and silver important ideas. Here surrounded by green mountain, clear water, fresh air, and beautiful environment. It's so pity that you can see this, but you can scan the sky to see the VR scenery.
Smola's good environment is just a microcosm of the beautiful Tengchong. It is located in the middle part of Yunnan in the Lancang River Basin. Tengchong has a superior ecological environment with an average annual rainfall of 1,531 mm, an annual average temperature of 15.1 Celsius, and a forest coverage rate of 33%. There are 455 square kilometers of the land, with the national nature protected area of various kinds. The Beihai wetland is one of the first 33 of the main national wetlands announced by the country. The Gaoligong mountain that traverses through the whole wetland is also called the Jing Band or species. It is the home for 4,303 known seed plants and 582 vertebrates. This entire area is also listed as a biodiversity protection circle by UNESCO and an A-level protected area by World Wildlife Fund.
The beautiful scenery on the way into the village is really refreshing, and the Wa exhibition hall can give people a different feeling. Wa is an Asian nation from primitive society. The Wa king was the leader of the UWSA. The exhibition hall was once residence of Wa people, beautiful Wa king in Zhongzhai.
Wa village is a trickling context in Qingshui culture, coexisting in the intertwined roots of ancient trees, stretching in the crops throughout 4 seasons and passing down to generations of simple and sincere people. During the course of the long history, after the ancestors of Wa ethnic group moved into the Qingshui Township area, they have lived and worked with the local Han peacefully, forming the current Zhongzhai.
Wow, it's so exciting! The sound of the wooden drum accompanied by the enthusiastic dance of Wa people. The scene becomes more and more lively. It is said that the wooden drum as a symbol of ethnic group, only the traditional festival and important activity can be used. Now the Wa people dancing and drumming in the village to celebrate the Spring Festival. Wow, it's so busy. I haven't come down from the joyful dance here. Look at this red decoration is hanging up again. Let's go and have a look.
On the occasion of bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new, hanging lanterns and pasting Spring Festival couplets are traditional custom here. Now, the whole village is decorated with colored lanterns, and every household is busy putting up Spring Festival couplets and hanging lanterns to welcome the arrival of the Lunar New Year with a brand new appearance.
Now, the village brand secretary and his children are hanging lantern. Hanging lantern is Chinese traditional culture. But what does it mean? It means luck and blessing. Look. It's getting more and more lantern everywhere. We'll talk about Chinese New Year, at least not the food, of course. But do you know what special food is here? Let's go and seek out. Now we are on our way to eat something called rice baba. When you come to Chong, when you come to Mlawa village, it is a special food you should seek out. Now we are arrived at Li Fashun, Mr. Li Fashun's home. Let we look out.
Li Fashun was disabled due to a car accident, so he made rice cakes at home and sold them not only to the villagers, but also to the increasing tourists. They beat the steamed rice into the rice noodle with a rice beater, kneaded into round rice balls on a long table, pressed the rice balls on the printing mold, and immediately they made them into round cakes called rice baba. Some of them are printed with the Chinese word fu, meaning blessings, and some with xi, meaning happiness. Some may be printed with plum blossom patterns, which are not only beautiful but delicious.
Look at this baba. This is gelatinous. When it is, you can add some condiment sauce. Now we'll try some. Almost like Play-Doh text to eat. That's really gourmet, but I love it. What Chinese people look forward to the most in Spring Festival is to have a family reunion dinner, which means a year separation and reunion. This is our farmhouse dishes made from local ingredients.
Porridge of wa, bamboo tube meat, cold beef tendon, shredded dry peas, native chicken soup. Dishes of ethnic Wa specialties bring people together who have been hard-working throughout the whole year. Family members respect and love each other, chanting their story full of happiness.
祝大家新春快乐，年不赖！
It's getting dark, however, the Wa village is brightly lit. The sound of firecrackers is accompanied by happy and cheerful laughter. A drawing goal of ecologically livable, civilized and prosperous rural revitalization is slowly unfolding. In the near future, the happy smaller will be much happier.
Hello everyone, I'm Annie. I've now arrived in Xiang, an autonomous prefecture of Dai nationality in Yunnan province. This is a place where Lancang-Jiang travels out of China and reaches Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Myanmar, getting its another name, Mekong River. What just happened was a welcome ceremony. The villagers sprinkled water onto my body while performing traditional musical instruments and dance. They told me that in the culture of Dai nationality, water is holy and pure, representing good wishes. People here celebrate the water sprinkling festival as a new year in Dai calendar, which is normally in April of solar calendar. This custom is the same in many Southeast Asian countries, such as Thailand, Cambodia, Myanmar, and Laos. Since Ban Na locates in the subtropical zone, which shapes the unique, pleasant weather here, I can feel the air is quite humid. This is not simply because we're close to Lancang-Jiang, but mainly due to the vast tropical rainforest here. It also gives Ban Na the title of the Kingdom of Tropical Animals and Plants. To be honest, I feel a little bit hot. Wandering in the village, I find all the constructions here are made of bamboo and wood, with normally 2 stories. People live on the 2nd floor. It can keep cool in hot weather. The simple structure makes it convenient and comfortable enough for the people living inside. There's no doubt that people who designed such architecture must be fairly smart. Due to the special geographic position of Ban Na, nights here usually come really late. So even though it is still really bright, the villagers have already started preparing our dinner. Let's join them in this beautiful dye costume.
It is hot in Xiang Ban Na all year round, and the average temperature in summer even is above 30 Celsius degrees. In such hot weather, spicy and sour food is favored by locals and foreign tourists. Eating sour food has become the eating habit of the Dai people. It is a unique and distinctive feature of the Dai cuisine. Wrap roasting is a special cooking method of the Dai people in Xiang Ban Na. Instead of using pots and pans, they take natural green leaves, Japanese banana leaves, as a cooking tool. The marinated food is wrapped in it and then cooked on charcoal fire. The cooked food has a flavor of the condiments and the fragrance of the leaves. It is fresh, fragrant, sour, and spicy with a very rich taste. The eating habit of the Dai people has many similarities with that in Southeast Asian countries. They prefer pickled vegetables and bamboo shoots. They also like to use tropical wild herbs, exotic fruits, and river algae as ingredients. These dishes offer tourists a fresh tasting experience. Dai people eat rice in their staple food. Dai people in Xiang Ban Na prefer glutinous rice. The pineapple rice consisted in the Dai-flavored platter we're going to eat today is made from the glutinous rice. The pre-washed Japanese banana leaves are used as a plate. People put the prepared dishes on it. Meat and vegetables are mashed and placed on the side of the plate to form a perfect circle. To be honest, it looks awesome. From its appearance, I can even imagine how delicious it will taste.
祝大家
新春快乐！萨瓦萨里，老公，岁岁岁岁岁岁！
I have now finished dinner and come to the Starlight Market in Gaozhuang. Here, you will see people in Xiang Ban Na sing and dance to appreciate their good life. You can have a taste of various types of cake and also understand how different cultures are blended in one place. You may even meet people from other countries like Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos.
Here, you can see the special products of the 6 Lancang-Mekong countries. All kinds of creative handicrafts are the favorite of tourists. Here, you can truly feel the go-to market culture of the Lancang-Mekong river basin. In front of the food stalls always stand crowds of people. There are all kinds of specialties from various countries, such as Vietnamese small rice noodle rolls, Laotian coffee, Thai balada, etc. In addition, you can also taste delicious tropical fruits such as coconut, durian, passion fruit, mango, etc. It takes many days to taste them all. In addition to gourmet food, when you wander in the Starlight Night Market, the exquisite architecture of Southeast Asia will also give you the illusion of being in a foreign country. The cultures of various countries and nationalities exchange and blend with each other, making the Starlight Night Market a place featuring cultures of the 6 countries along Lancang and Mekong.
Look what I found in the night market. It's a hand-carved soap from Thailand. I really want to know how to make it. Let me give it a try. In Thai, I only know one sentence. Sawadee-krap. So why not ask this beautiful lady to teach us a few other phrases like Happy New Year? 小姐姐，新年快乐怎么说呀？
สวัสดีปีใหม่
สวัสดีปีใหม่。那祝大家万事如意呢？
ขอให้มีความสุข
ขอให้มีความสุข。那我们一起对着镜头来说一下吧。OK, 3, 2, 1。
สวัสดีปีใหม่ขอให้มีความสุข
想摘一片一片绿叶，像写首小诗，一首小诗，告诉你，告诉你，细霜般那总有晚归的感觉。
像写首小诗，一首小诗，
告诉你，告诉你，细霜般那总有晚归的感觉。细霜般那。
一束阳光，
像山到红线，一道红线，
告诉你，告诉你，
细霜般那总有收获的季节。
细霜般融进 进你的世界。
The 6 countries become attached by water, and the Lancang-Mekong cooperation is flourished because of water. In 2016, the first Lancang-Mekong Cooperation LMC leaders meeting launched the Lancang-Mekong cooperation mechanism in all respects. Over the past 5 years, the Lancang-Mekong cooperation has become a beautiful landscape of sub-regional cooperation worldwide. For beautiful China, colorful Yunnan, and the people of various countries along the Lancang-Mekong River, it's not an abstract word that is out of reach, but is tangible and visible change by their side. From a bowl of fragrant rice on the dinner table to a bunch of roses given to the loved one. From constantly improving transportation facilities, such as highways, railways, and airlines, to readily available exotic travels. From the annual expanding of import and export trade volume to the increasingly convenient financial settlement. From various forms and exhibitions to joint law enforcement against cross-border crimes. The Lancang-Mekong life is being enriched and benefiting the daily life of people in various countries. As the earliest among China's province to participate in Mekong's sub-regional cooperation, Yunnan is bordered by the land of Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar, and is adjacent to Thailand and Cambodia. It has a borderline of more than 4,000 kilometers long. It has opened 19 state-level ports and 6 provincial-level ports. It enjoys geographical advantages and good people-to-people relations in promoting cooperation with the 5 Mekong River countries. Looking ahead, beautiful China, colorful Yunnan will continue to deepen its cooperation with 5 Mekong River countries, advance the construction of the Belt and Road Initiative in all directions, surf the waves of the Lancang-Mekong River, and set out for a new journey in the new era.
สวัสดีค่ะสุขสันต์วันตรุษจีน我是泰国人阿星我在中国21年了每一年的春节我都在中国度过和中国朋友一起感受新年的美好现在我特别向电视机前各国的观众朋友拜年祝大家牛年吉祥身体健康春节快乐นี่หาวบุญบรรดาวงผู้ดีนะคะสำหรับปีใหม่ของจีนนี้นะคะก็อยากจะให้ทุกคนมีความสุขมากๆนะคะสิ้นเนี้ยควายเลอร์อังเปาตัวไกด์นะคะแล้วก็ขอให้มีสุขภาพที่แข็งแรงกันมากๆทุกคนเลยค่ะ Happy Chinese New Year
สุขสันต์วันตรุษจีน
牛归斗麻有心八斤สุขสันต์วันตรุษจีน
猪猛大霾
สบายเลยเลยชนะทำไม
大家好我是万茜我是妍妍我是凯丽我是薇娅我是陆兰图雅
我是江英喜我是演员张国强
春暖一江水畅享彩云南
春暖一江水
畅享彩云南春暖一江水畅享彩云南
春暖一江水
畅享彩云南圆满成功圆满成功圆满成功
圆满成功
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 就在这里给大家拜年了给全世界各国所有的朋友们拜年大家牛年大吉
生活和和美美事业牛气冲天
祝大家新春快乐万事如意
祝愿大家新春快乐扎西得乐
祝大家新春快乐
云南顺风祝全球朋友们新春快乐
祝大家身体健康
新春快乐
祝大家新春快乐家庭和顺事业腾冲
祝大家新春快乐！
新春快乐！
新春快乐！牛年大吉，身体健康，阖家幸福。
我是来自云南怒江的湖米族歌手龙巴辛娜，让我们包波情谊，像大江之水，奔流不息，源远流长。
大家好，我是杨武，在这里祝大家新春快乐，欢迎来到我美丽的家乡。